Right, hello everyone, welcome back. Toolbox session 2 for Mark. Just want to show you the contrasting outfits here. So I'm like waterproofed up and Mark's t-shirt and shorts. It's been chucking it down all morning, but yeah, we're not going outside. So in today's session, we're going to look at some driver data. So we're going to see what's going off, see how we can fix it, improve it, add some tools to the toolbox. Let's get into it. Right, so first off, let's look at angle of attack idea, because usually we find as soon as you start to up that, your path will move round to right normally. So instead of it being a two-part process, we might get away with it just being one feeling today that sorts both. So what I want you to do is start with the driver about a foot behind the golf ball. So that's going to help you to do is move the driver from low to high, coming into impact, and then exit a little bit higher after that. What we're seeing at the minute is working a little bit too much down. So if I just kind of do this drill, just place your driver just behind this other black spot here, but then from there it kind of sets your body up tilt-wise, so we're a little bit more behind it. See if the numbers have changed on that one. It'll be a weird sensation for you to start with, but we're on the up that time. So if we have a look at a breakdown in the numbers to see the severity of it sometimes. 2 down, 6 down, 4 down, 1.5 up, which is good. 4 down, 1 down, 1 up. So it's all consistently between 6s and like 2s, stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's a flexible idea. If you want to kind of cheat it a little bit as well, you can feel as though you're a bit more of a tilt with your setup. When we see you curve it left though, it's a case of starting left as well, isn't it? So you'll always have that fade tendency due to your path being left.
How do you work on that? Is it just something in going there?
Yeah. And it is literally only a case of it being 4 degrees, so the feeling that will tweak will be minimal. But if we can get that anywhere near like 0, meaning that your start lines are going to be like a lot more on target as opposed to starting like 10, 15 miles left where you need to be, or like try and hold it back. Or if you can move it right, depending on how much success we get, we might be able to hit a few draws. With the drive, I'd always promote feeling a lot, to swing it out to the right, hit up on it more, draw type feeling. So a lot of more drawier feeling. Yeah, definitely. So we've just been discussing kind of difference between iron swing now and driver swing. Iron swing made quite a significant change before. Aim of today's session is to get path a little bit more neutral, get angle of attack a little bit more up. We've gone from path being consistently like 5 right, angle of attack being down, to club path 0.2 right, angle of attack 1.2 up. So good signs already. Look at that ball flight as well. Much better. That last shot was 5 yard right of centre. So we can cope with that, can't we? One thing that we'll see as well, you know, by improving your angle of attack, getting it more up, you'll see less of the high strikes out at face. So most commonly associated is as soon as you start hitting downward driver, especially if you've got like pink castle tee, orange castle tee, you get a couple of high strikes and you see that one that really just pops up and loses you a load of distance. So you'll see a lot more strikes that'll move down the face and hopefully maintain you more distance when you're a little bit off-centred strike-wise. Right, so we spoke about a couple of ideas off camera about how to move past more out to the right. Super simple ideas. You had the analogy of moving it more to like 2 o'clock as opposed to 12. I like that idea. We spoke about the angle of attack idea where we put the club about 10 inches down the golf ball to start with, and we have seen some good improvements on that in that case. One that you can do at a driving range is something as simple as this. So what we want to do is we want to put a tee about 6 inches in front of the golf ball. just like that, but with a bit of a proviso, so that if we move it a bit to the right, it's then going to remind you to move that path out a little bit more as well. So aim of the game is to hit golf ball and then miss that tee. If your angle of attack is too far down, you'll hit ball and then tee as well. There is one way to cheat this, which you need to make sure that you're not doing when you're doing this drill, is that you can quite easily just lift your club up, move your strike out at the bottom, and then that's just going to affect distance and everything. So it's almost like you want to be trying to hit up, strike it middle to high, if anything, because if you're getting the angle of attack correct, it's harder to hit it high out the face, but then still feel as though you're pushing it out to the right as well. So I'll give it a go, we'll see what results are again. So in that instance, I hit up on it by 2 degrees and my club path was 6.5 degrees out to the right. So maxing out on them feelings, but I think that'll be a nice one for you there. So as you can see, tee is just to the right of the golf ball, so it means that path's moving out that way, and aim of the game is to hit the ball on the up and then miss that tee. Good one. Nice high flying drive there.
Just I feel like sometimes the bad ones, hands get ahead and then the body follows. When I feel like it's all more connected, that's when the good shots come in.
Yeah, and we spoke about tempo a couple of times as well. I think when we've had the slightly slower backswings, you said you feel as though you might be taking a bit of speed off. That's not really the case when we've checked the numbers on Flight Scope, but it's definitely helping you with your strikes and efficiency, all that kind of stuff, isn't it? So slightly slower tempo. Yeah, see better shots. Yeah, so we just had a bit of a brainwave, just changing the setup a fraction. We've moved right shoulder a little bit further back and a little bit further behind us, just to help with these ideas again of hitting up, moving path a bit more out to right, and we've seen a bit of success on that first shot there. Right, so some significant changes to the driver today. Next port of call, I think, is to get out onto the golf course and test these new skills. So of course we have the lowering, the flight of the irons, and now we also have the heightening of the driver shot. So 2 very different feelings. We need to see how it holds up on course now. Do you reckon next time out 9 holes?
Yeah.
Perfect, sounds good. Well done, mate.
Thank you.